from class 8C. I'm Abdullah, and this is Yusuf and Abdullah. And we're going to be talking about energy sources in general.
When will we run out of fossil fuels? Fossil fuels include oil, coal, natural gas. Fossil fuels were formed 150 to 300 million years ago from the dead animals and the remains of plants and trees. Fossil fuels are non-renewable sources, which means we can't renew them. We can't use them again after we use them once. We can't use them again. Fossil sources that are used in our daily life, for example, to make electricity, for fuel, cars, airplanes, etc., to heat our houses, and to make goods such as basketball, balls, and stuff like that. Come back. Yeah, fossil fuels will run out in 2088, according to the CIA World Factbook. However, another source believes that we will find other reserves that will extend this deadline and will continue beyond this date. Life science believes that Earth's capacity to withstand the harmful byproducts of the combustion process will cease before we run out of fossil fuels. We will then have to depend on other sources such as solar energy, wind energy, geothermal earth heat energy, nuclear energy, hydroelectrical power, and other renewable sources that could be a replacement for fossil fuels. So if the hydroelectrical source would be like this. So we make energy, we make electricity using fossil fuels. If we run out of fossil fuels, we're going to have to make electricity from rivers. So we have the river, and there will be like a dam here, and there's like these things that the water comes through here and move these things. When they move, they create energy, and energy creates electricity, and there's like a lot of them. And then the water comes out again from here. And as a conclusion, we yet don't have a solid answer. We have an open ending. But one thing we are sure of is that we will have to run out, and we have to start from now preparing for the total depletion of fossil fuels. We should be starting to use these other sources I mentioned sooner rather than later. Yeah, and that's a graph showing how much we have left. Cool.
As you can see, the biggest thing the graph is solar and wind power. And the solar and wind power makes like electricity for like cars, house, and like Osman said. And as you can see in the future, coal and all the fossil fuels that will run out, and most of the time we rely on electricity.
Okay, so new energy sources. We're going to talk about solar and wind since they're the most powerful. Solar. It's very it's very eco-friendly. It helps the environment, and it can keep more than 110,000 pounds of carbon dioxide away from greenhouses, which can help produce more foods and stuff like that. Okay, and wind turbines work efficiently and produce large quantities of power. That would power our houses, cars, and devices. They cost lots of money, and they cause lots of noise. So a way to improve wind power would be a diminution in noise and improve the wind turbines in general.
The wind turbines are powered by small magnets inside the turbine. The magnets spin, it fixes the charge in the magnets and turns to electricity.
So this magnet is called neodymium. It's found in motors that help generate the wind turbine. and running out. The neodymium is in the category rare earth metals, and since they're rare, means we're running out of them. So if we run out, it might limit the future solar energy. Okay, so population population is a huge danger as to we are expanding in numbers. So it's growing by 60,000 people every 8 hours. So that means 2 children every 2 seconds are born. And this means we're going to have to produce 50% more energy than what we're using now. And this will make us need to provide more food, water, electricity, and shelter. Okay, so the economic effect. Having new solar and wind turbine energies can really help certain societies, but can affect societies such as the Middle East, so UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, because they currently depend on the non-renewable sources like oil and gas, natural gas. So countries such as Iceland, Norway, and China could help benefit from these new energy sources. Thank you.